What's up, YouTube? Finally back after 2 weeks. As you guys know, in the last video I talked about how I blew my second funded account, how that influenced my trading journey in a whole, and yeah, so I took some time to think about the whole situation, got some time to reflect on it, and I think that was a pretty good idea to just take 2 or 3 days off and just rethink the whole situation. But yeah, so now I got some more strict rules, I'd say. So for example, if something like this happens again, and I don't think it will happen again, but if it happens again, I'm gonna go back to demo, because there's no way that I earned that I earned to trade on a funded account if I can't even deal with my psychology. And I think that's a reasonable decision. But for now on, as you guys can see on the screen, I'm basically in a new funded challenge. Someone might say, why do you instantly hop from funded to funded? Yeah, I get that point. This one was a little bit cheaper than the FTMO funded, so it's again 10k. It's a 10k account. It's the 5%ers or the fivers. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that, to be honest. But they have basically they have the same rules as FTMO. They're just a bit cheaper. But overall pretty good, since I can use CTrader as well, which is my broker. And yeah, so from now on, content's gonna switch. This time, content's gonna actually switch. So there will be weekly recaps of me trading, but there's gonna be 2 videos a week. Not too sure yet what kind of content the second video will be, but it's either gonna be a setup breakdown, or it's gonna be some informational video, or maybe a vlog. I'm not sure yet. What I wanted to add is, of course, the last 2 weeks I was not lazy. I was actually doing a lot of stuff when it comes to trading. So things like backtesting, journaling, collecting some market experience. I think market experience has improved so much for me personally over the last 2 or 3 weeks, even though I blew my funded. I'm getting more and more used to the market, and I think this is one hell of a step, because to be honest, the first few weeks, the first 6 to 7 weeks, I basically had no idea why the market moved like it did, and I think currently I understand it better and better. I mean, my day is pretty much just waking up, grabbing a cup of water, then drinking a cup of coffee, and just watching pre-market, wait for London opening, and then mark out liquidity zones, take a look at the higher time frame bias. So it's the same thing every day, and I know I just recognize some patterns over time that I see again and again. And I think when I started the journey, I was talking about how strategy is 10% and psychology is like 90%, but now I would say strategy is like 10%, market experience is like 40%, and psychology is 50%, because you gotta understand the market to actually use your strategy as well. Yeah, enough talking. This is the current account size. So started with 10k. As you guys can see, I instantly dropped down, made it all the way down to 9.5k, and came a bit up. So I'm now at 9.9, and yeah, that's basically it. So that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for the subs, thanks for the likes, and hope you guys have a blessed day. Bye bye.